Okay, you guys, welcome back to another edition of Lemon Branch Travels. We are here at Epcot, and it is now exactly 4:30. We're not sure what we can get done. Let's go see what we can get done from 4:30 to close on a busy night during the Festival of the Arts. You know, those who travel have stories to tell, so let's go tell a story. Alright, as you can see, it is the Epcot International Festival of the Arts 2025. Alright, check out how pretty this is. Absolutely gorgeous night here at Epcot. Could not be more gorgeous. The temperature, honestly, it's 82 degrees. It is absolutely perfect. So we are gonna head in. First stop, we actually have reservations at Napoli in Italy. We're gonna go get ourselves a nice pizza, and then we're just gonna have, I don't know, some fun stuff to do tonight. We'll just kind of see what kind of mischief we get into. Seriously though, I don't think this view has ever gotten old, ever. I don't think this is ever gonna get boring to me. So up here is Mickey and Friends. This is a brand new building. It's part of the new little Epcot expansion area, you know, the middle courtyard. It's finally finished. And this opened not too long ago. And this is where Mickey and Friends, so you can come see Mickey and the gang. So there's Mickey, Minnie, Goofy. I don't know if it's all the Fab Five. I'm not sure what's in there. We're gonna go in there in a little bit and we'll find out. But right now it's a 20-minute wait, so not too bad at 4:30. So if you have little bambinos, this might be a good time to do it. I don't know, I'm not sure what it was earlier today, but you can see where we're at. It's just right directly behind the ball, or Spaceship Earth. The other thing that's really cool is right here, they've opened up this little amphitheater here, or theater, or whatever it is. And they are doing some little Encanto shows. It's kind of cute. Right now, though, it is set up for Festival of the Arts. So there are a lot of different artists, and I mean, look how beautiful some of those are. Oh man, we might have to go back and look at those. Some of those countries, like the Eiffel Tower over there, that was pretty cool. So directly across is the Creation Shop. So hopefully that'll give you a little bit of bearing of where it's located. And then we're right here on the way out to World Showcase. So the other thing that's really cool, this is the chalk art area. So I'm just letting this thing roll, so hopefully you guys don't get too bored with this. But this right here is where all the chalk art used to be. And guess what? I kid you not, it is gone. Holy moly. You guys, I have pictures of one of the coolest Buzz Lightyears that was right here. I'm gonna overlay it right now, the picture of it. Where I'm walking yesterday was a Buzz Lightyear, okay? It was one of the coolest 3D effects I've ever seen. I mean, take a look at it. That is insane. I can't believe they cleaned that up overnight. I was talking to the artist about it, and he comes twice a week to brush it up, you know, to fix it, because so many people were walking on it. He would come twice a week to kind of touch it up and repaint it. Anyway, look at how beautiful this is. So we're heading over to Italy. It's not too bad. I mean, we've seen it a little bit more crowded the last couple nights, so it doesn't look that bad right now. Of course, it still is only 4:30. I'll bet in a little bit people are gonna be here for dinner, and it's gonna get wild and crazy. Seems like every night we've been here, it just hordes of people coming for the food fest, or the art festival, but there's really awesome food right now for the festival. And every one of these places has something a little bit special or different. Like Joffrey's even has a color crazed latte and donut. That's for the Festival of the Arts. So lots of fun stuff going on. But tell me if that is not absolutely picture perfect as you look out over World Showcase Lagoon. I mean, that oh my gosh, incredible. Okay, so pizza, here we come. Pizzeria via Napoli. That is where we're having dinner tonight. We're super excited. Here we are. It's gonna be pretty amazing. Gonna get checked in, and tonight we dine in Naples. The pizza ovens, it's all wood fired. And they have Stromboli, Vesuvio, and Etna. And those are the names of the ovens. And these are huge pizza pies. At Via Napoli, each pizza is crafted with love, great attention to detail. One of the standout features of their pizza is that each crust is hand-tossed by these skilled artisans that are actually from Italy. Now, the dough itself is made fresh daily, and they only use high-quality ingredients, including the fine Caputo flour, and that is also imported from Italy. This flour gives the pizza its distinctive, light, and airy texture. Once the dough has a chance to rise, the chefs now take it and they skillfully toss it by hand. This technique, it really is not just for show, it's actually doing something, and it plays a crucial role in achieving that perfect balance between the crispiness and the chewiness of the pizza. This old world method ensures that every pizza has a light, airy edge, and it also maintains a sturdier base for all the delicious toppings. First up, we had the arancini, and this is fried risotto balls stuffed with cheese, served with a rich marinara sauce. These had the perfect crispy exterior with a creamy cheesy center. It was simple, but really well executed. Then we tried something a little different. This is the bresaola. If you haven't had it before, it's air-dried salted beef that's been aged for a few months. This gave it a deep, kind of slightly nutty flavor, and it was served thin sliced, so almost like a prosciutto, but with some arugula and shaved parmesan on top of it. This combination of salty, savory, and peppery, it was really nice. Now for the main event, we kept it classic, just a traditional pepperoni pizza. Now at Via Napoli, as I mentioned, they use imported flour, San Marzano tomatoes, and water with the same mineral content as what you would find actually in Naples. So, and just look at it. Thin, slightly charred crust, and it has some leopard spotting with the wood fire oven. It's got that fresh mozzarella and those perfect little pepperoni cups. Now the taste, honestly, it brought us back to Naples. The balance of flavors, the light but crispy crust, slightly smoky char, it was spot on. They were simple ingredients, but done really, really well. Fold it in like that. Make a nice little pocket. Oh man. That is really good. So this is really close to real Neapolitan pizza from Naples. It's pretty authentic. The dough, you can tell that they have worked on it for over 24 hours. It just has, you just know it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna do a wrap up of Via Napoli. And I gotta say, you know, we have tried a lot of different pizza places, and if you follow our vlog, we've been to a lot of different pizza places, and we're trying to find the closest thing to Naples. So I've got an Italy series that shows actual pizza. Our very favorite pizza of all time was in Naples, and ever since then we've kind of had a quest of trying to find the best pizza that's the closest to, that resembles Naples pizza. So in Italy they have a couple different types of pizzas. So there's the Roman style pizza that you get in the Rome area, which is kind of like a big cookie sheet of pizza. You go in and pick out the slice that you want, then they reheat it for you. Naples comes out more of the traditional type of pizza that we think of, where it's wood fired. There's all these different techniques to it, but the bottom line is it comes out as a nice fresh margherita pizza, or some kind of a spicy meat, or some kind of an Italian meat, you know, that's on it. The best pizza we've ever had was in Naples. It was just a margherita pizza, it was only €5. Like, it was cheap, and it came out, it was probably an 18-inch pizza, and it was only $5. We could just eat it like crazy. It was so good. Getting to the point here of the review, this was pretty dang good. This is I mean, there's a few places that are really close to how they do it in Naples. Now, there's a place in Nashville. You can see that. I'll leave a link to that video down below. That is a review of one that has an accreditation from Italy, and everything there is flown in from Italy. And obviously that is very strict guidelines, and so that one is a pretty good pizza too. Now, how does that compare to the one that we actually got in Naples? This one is actually closer. So the point of this whole thing, of all this ramble, is this was pretty dang good. So there's a lot of steps involved in getting the correct pizza, and part of it is the dough. It has to be prepared a certain way, made into a poolish. There's a lot of different steps. It has to rest, then it has to have a blanket on it. You have to pat it, you have to love it, you kiss it a bunch of times. 24 hours later, it is voila. It is amazing dough, and then you have to have the right kind of marinara sauce, and then the cheese, of course. All of these different steps to get it as close to Naples. Everything has to be grown on Mount Vesuvius. It has to have, you know, like all of the marinara, the tomatoes have to be grown in Mount Vesuvius. The cheese that they use, the mozzarella, comes from water buffaloes that graze on Mount Vesuvius. So having said that, this is pretty dang close. I don't know what they're using there. We didn't know, couldn't find out. I don't know if this has got the same accreditation. I doubt it. It would be plastered everywhere if it did. But for you know, something pretty close to how they do it there, it's pretty good. I think the secret here is they actually have all of the people working here. Thank goodness, after the pandemic, all of the people are back from all the different countries. So the people that are actually working here are from Italy. Now, we did find this interesting fact out. They have a year contract, so they get here usually around the end of November. At least the person we were talking to tonight, she got here at the end of November. She's here for a year, then she can choose to renew. But I think that's part of the secret on why here at Via Napoli, that is a really good pizza. Do you have anything else to say?
Mm-hmm. They spend hours learning the craft of dough and how to make a good dough and how to spin it, stretch it, and cook it appropriately. We haven't perfected it yet on our pizza oven.
No, but we're trying. We're trying.
The service was awesome. It was, he was really great. It was paced just right. He was attentive. The arancini were good. It needed more ragu sauce in the middle of it. It needed more marinara sauce on the plate. But overall, it was good. It wasn't soggy. It was a nice crust on the outside. And then the briciola, the meat with the shaved Parmesan and the arugula, that was good. That was true to Italy in terms of the meat and the presentation. So that was good. Overall, it was a good. We would actually go back there.
Go back there. This is definitely 3 lemons for me. I know it's 3 lemons for Braxton. 3 lemons for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I would actually go back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was fun atmosphere. It's fun to see the 3 different ovens there, and how they have the wood-fired ovens, how they cook it. Anyway, it's pretty good. Here, so there you have it. If you have a chance to do it and you like pizza, do it. Do it. Okay, next up, we're gonna head into Journey into the Imagination and see if we can go find Figment. So to meet Figment, he is one of the early ones, so you have to come early, and he's here from about 9 to noon.
Not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win 1 cent!
Don't! Oh, yeah, that really stinks!
Of course, Doc, the nose knows!
One of my favorite things too is after we get off of Journey into Imagination, I love coming out here and seeing these these iconic fountains that have been here since day one. I love these. It's so peaceful and so pretty. Okay, so they have these refill stations, you know, in different places throughout the park. So this is a great place to bring in your own water, and you can save money on water to, you know, just refill your own bottles. So they have a couple of these around. And if you can't find one of these, you can always ask at any of the counter services. They give out free water, so you can always get ice water. Yep, you can get ice water at any of the counter services. We're gonna go head on into the seas with Nemo and Friends. And it's finally back down to a 5-minute standby wait time. So throughout the day, it is pretty crowded in here, and it can range between 25 up to, we saw it as high as 45 minutes to get in here. So we just waited until after dinner, and it's only a 5-minute wait. So now it's a walk-on virtually.
I wasn't gonna.
If you just wait till a little bit later.
Let's go explore the big blue world.
Wait, Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Nemo!
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. Climb aboard, explorers, it's time to go.
Alright, so one of our evening festivities tonight, we barely made Nemo and Friends because they closed at 7 tonight, which we did not know. So now we're just heading over. We're going to hit the standby entrance, a 15-minute wait of Soarin. And this should be about a walk-on with 15 minutes. Okay, next up we're heading into Mickey and Friends. Cannot wait to go see Mickey. We're going to see Minnie, and we're also going to see Goofy. These guys are a hoot. It is always so fun to come and see them. Okay, here's some merch here. We got some cute stuff.
Giddy up.
Giddy Up partner. And then there's like the scenic route. These are extremely soft t-shirts. So there's like the Skyliner. That's a cute shirt, Mickey and Minnie. That shirt is so soft. All right, so this is property of the School of Scaring Monsters. Oh yeah, it's like velvet.
Like a felt.
A felt. That's what it is. Felt. It's felt. There's one with Maui and Stitch. Stitch is all over the place. We're in charge.
Girl power.
Yep, total girl power there. Cool. I want to show some of these glittery ones over here. This one's really awesome. Look at that Daisy Duck right there. Super cute. So you got Daisy, and then there's Minnie. She's in blue, all sparkly. And then you have over here, you got the Donald. But check out this hoodie. So you got Mickey on the back of the hoodie, and he's all sparkly on the hoodie. And then the D up on front is all sparkly. And then of course
Oh, that's cute.
isn't that cute? That's super cute. The whole get up. So you can purchase all that right here. Yeah, look at that.
Plus your lounge fly.
Yep, and then the lounge fly. The whole outfit right here. You just have to do the whole thing. And then there's another hoodie with Minnie. Okay, one of the cool things that they have right now in merch, they've got Mickey representing each country. So you got, that's Morocco, right there in yellow. You got Japan in blue, Italy in yellow. France is great and heather gray right there. And then Canada is similar. But over here we've got the United Kingdom and China, so that's China. You got Mexico. I'm not doing a very good job of filming this. There's Norway. I love the Norway. And then you've got the USA one. And you can pick these all up in the individual countries, but they're all right here. So that's the United Kingdom one. And then this is Germany. Okay, so there's Germany. And then you have USA.
What's on the back?
Oh, it says Epcot World Showcase on the back. That's cool. That's awesome. So what I like about Norway, we're actually going to Norway on a Disney cruise here pretty soon. And there you have it. Our evening here spent at Epcot. Not only were we able to take in a nice meal at Via Napoli, but we still had time to hit up some of the classic Epcot attractions. Like we journeyed into imagination with Figment, we were able to explore the ocean with Nemo and Friends, and soared high over some of the most breathtaking landscapes on Soarin. We did some shopping and were able to check out some of the new merch here at Epcot. You know, Epcot always is so much fun and delivers such an amazing evening of fun, great food, and some awesome souvenirs. So my question is have any of you tried Via Napoli? And if so, what did you think of it? And how does that compare to the real thing over in Italy? Let me know down in the comments what your favorite dish is. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe for all kinds of travel adventures. And you know, we told a story today and it was so much fun. Thank you so much for being with us, and we will see you on the next video.